Major General Jeremy Moore, who commands British troops in the Falklands, said today that the Argentine regulars fought very well. But Moore said the majority of the Argentine soldiers, the young conscripts, didn't want to be there, and he said some of those conscripts couldn't have left their trenches if they had to. He said their own officers apparently had shot them in both feet. More British casualties from the war are one step closer to home tonight, even as the Argentine leaders who seized the Falklands 2 months ago seem to be hanging on to their jobs by a thread. Eric Ingberg has the first of our 2 reports.
61 more British soldiers and sailors injured near the end of the war came through the port of Montevideo today. Most had suffered burns when Argentine planes bombed a transport ship. They'll soon be home. In these pictures, obtained exclusively by CBS News, Argentine troops near Stanley are posing for a photographer last weekend. Then, posing gives way to scrambling. A rocket has hit near them. They believe it came from a British plane.
They use only this.
Officials of the International Red Cross were in Stanley in the war's final days, seeking to minimize carnage among civilians. Nevertheless, this home owned by a Stanley resident was destroyed Friday, Argentina says, by fire from British ships. 2 civilians died. As the British prepared for the final assault, Argentine wounded were evacuated from Stanley. The final battleground outside the town offered little cover for troops. British artillery was effective, cratering the landscape so thoroughly that the defenders had to disperse ammunition and other supplies. This army depot fell prey to a British helicopter assault. Argentine troops at an anti-aircraft emplacement see a British helicopter firing in the hills, but they can't hit it. The contrails are those of Harriers over Stanley. The Argentines had some air defense missiles, but not enough to win control of the air, a crucial factor in the war's outcome. In this one instance, however, the ground crew firing an Argentine missile claimed a hit, saying that distant puff of smoke is a British jet after its destruction. Eric Ingberg, CBS News, Buenos Aires.